Well, I didn't like the fact that, my phone, I just got a new phone, and so, I haven't, quite all customized everything.
Oh, you sent us talking emojis, though.
Yeah. I sent you guys a koala. What did I say?
A koala, I don't know.
Oh, did I sing? I sent you a koala singing Luke Combs, I think. She got the best of me. I love sending the talking koala, man. Makes me laugh.
Really? That's going to be the end of your marriage. Because I can see you and your wife fighting about something, and you send a talking emoji, and she's just going to say, I'm out.
It already almost happened.
It almost happened. She got upset because I had the koala being all pervy. She almost played it in front of the kids because my first two koalas were of G level. They were being cute and funny, and I was having the tiger be funny for my son Tommy, and then the next one was the koala wanted to kiss her butt cheeks. Anyway, Heat are back in action tonight. They're taking on the Kings. Have how many in a row, Robbie? This is they're trying to break
against the Heat. They've won 4 in a row.
Jesus, West Coast daddies are in town tonight. Now they're terrible, but this is a new day, a new dawn. The Heat have only lost 1 game at home. They're second in the East. It's been an absolute awesome season. Now the Heat should have won yesterday, and it was a crime what happened to them because I'm tired of San Antonio. I'm tired of that building. I'm tired of the AT&T Center. And all the shenanigans that always go on there. If it's not one thing, it's another with San Antonio. It's a place that has poisonous snakes in their building. They've had flying vermin, a.k.a. bats, flying all around. They've had broken air conditioners that stole a championship from the Miami Heat. And mostly, their newest trick is, we're just going to guess what time it is. Because I'm watching this game yesterday, which it was a pain in the ass to begin with because, hey, NBA, thanks for putting a game right in the middle of the AFC Championship. Really appreciate it. There were 4 teams playing yesterday. Heat had to be one of them. Really great. Thanks. That was the tops. So the Heat, they're playing this game, and I keep thinking because I'm watching. I got one TV is hooked up to my satellite, Leroy. Mm-hmm. The other one I had the Fire TV, so I was watching my the Fox Sports Go app. So It's a little behind, but I didn't know. Sometimes the Fox Sports Go app can be a little bit wonky, where a rewind will go away. So I thought, well, all right, is something going on here? Like, am I not getting the score? Is everybody not getting the score? So I flip. Nope, it's a problem everywhere. No score on the bottom. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what the score is. Then all of a sudden, you're just guessing what the clock is. Like they try. It went. Robbie, was it halftime 4 different occasions? Yesterday?
It was 10. I see the clock. 10 seconds after the half. Jimmy Butler just casually dribbling the ball. Like, what are you doing? We're gonna get a shot off.
Jimmy, I don't know. I don't know what time it is. I don't know. I didn't know. It was just doing whatever it wants. So the score was all wonky yesterday. Then Derek Jones Jr. hits a 3 yesterday. They say he didn't get off in time, but it's all theoretical. How do I know that he didn't get that shot off in time? Because you had the buzzer basically going on whenever you wanted, Leroy. I didn't know what time it was. So how's Derek Jones Jr. supposed to be? What is this? I know what it is at some point, but I don't know when it's the other. You could basically have a 28-second shot clock. So the Spurs were getting to shoot whenever they want. Derek Jones Jr., he's got to get a shot off in like 2 seconds. You don't know. You don't know. So they take those 3 points away, but I didn't know that they took those 3 points away because they kept just changing scores left and right. What's the score? Do they have 100 points? Do they have 102 points? Do they have 98 points? Who knows? You didn't know. And then the most egregious one of them all, the most egregious, Leroy, was this coach's challenge. This coach's challenge was so ridiculous, Leroy, because Jimmy Butler gets fouled. He gets fouled, Leroy. Continuation, goes to the basket, goaltending. Basket's good, should go to the line for another shot. Instead, Greg Popovich, who didn't have his tapioca that morning, was like, and so Spo's like, all right, time to roll on, pace of play, right? Delay a game penalty, we going to go. And then all of a sudden, Becky Hammon comes out of nowhere. She's like a wonder kid. She goes, no, Greg, here's your pudding. Challenge that. We're going to challenge that.
Tapioca?
Yeah, we're going to challenge it. So she gives Greg Popovich his tapioca, and then Becky Hammon calls for the challenge. But it's already been like 6 minutes since the play happened. And so then the refs are like, all right, Becky Hammon, she all right, fine. So they go, and they do the challenge, and all of a sudden they're like, hey, guess what, Jimmy Butler? You got fouled before you shot the ball, so ball on the side. So he got basically 6 points taken away, which really could be 12 points because I don't know what the score was because AT&T Center as a whole, I hate San Antonio, not a TL yesterday, Leroy. Undefeated on the road trip.
They're halfway. And what's their record? 39?
29-13.
Yeah, it's good.
29-13.
Well, maybe really
It's good, right?
probably like 29-2 if you account for TLs.
That's a good record.
So at this point, they'll have 55 to 60 wins.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Told you.
No, you told me 67.
Yeah, well, it's still pretty good.
Oh, this guy.
Plus, you got to take the TLs into account. I don't count those in the wins. So,
Well, okay. But guess what?
They're only going
Guess what?
They're only going to play a 75-game schedule currently.
Which means they had to be, 75 game schedule, 68-7, 67-8.
67-8. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they already have 13 losses.
Well, no. Not all of those are true losses, though. We've been over that. Go on.
True loss.
Can I get Eric?
I got 4 officially. I'm only through the Knicks game, but I got only 4 official true losses. The Nets, the Knicks, got to give the Grizzlies earlier in the year, and the Wizards, that road loss against the
Basically,
Wizards.
all the losses since the Grizzlies are pretty much true losses,
Except for yesterday.
Except for yesterday, I will take that. I'm not taking yesterday as a true loss. I'm not.
Well, there was one loss at Orlando, but we determined second out of the back-to-back, not a true loss.
Not a true loss. So that would mean they really only have 3 true losses, right? Am I
4? You got 4.
Four true losses.
Memphis, Washington, and the 2 New York teams.
Okay, so really their record, Leroy, is it's 29, 9,
and 4.
and 4.
Or 20.
So really 29 and 4.
29-4, yeah.
All right, I got you.
So that's pretty good. Best record in the league because the Bucks have 6 losses.
Yeah, we got it for you. Like Minnesota, second out of a back-to-back. Denver, illegal air. L.A., the first time, second out of the back-to-back.
Right.
Philadelphia, second out of the back-to-back.
Right.
Houston, no Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
Boston, second out of a back-to-back.
Yep.
L.A., high officiating shenanigans.
Oh, that was definitely, that was the most egregious loss of the year up until yesterday.
And then Orlando, second out of a back-to-back.
Yep.
And San Antonio,
Clear as
officiating
day.
malfunctions.
Clear as day. Clear as day. Basically, what I'm trying to say, Leroy, has been an awesome season so far. Been an awesome season. Can I get Eric Spoelstra yesterday, Robbie? Eric Spoelstra, he hates the coach's challenge. He has been clear about this all season long. So, much to everyone's surprise, he was going to be a peach about it after the game. He was definitely not going to be pissed off or salty about it at all.
It's you can't blame the Spurs. If you have time to look at a replay and that's what it's there for. You have to take advantage of it, and they did. A lot of it just seems gray area. And then what I've been mentioning all year, but who cares? I'm not on a pulpit about this, but if that speeds up the game and helps with flow, I just need to continue to be convinced of that.
He doesn't like the challenge. He's
Hey,
like,
you know,
it wasn't.
you want to talk about verbal jujitsu,
Right.
Wow. So in so many ways, he has said, I'm not happy with it. It slows up the game. But the way he said it,
Yep.
if it speeds up the game, you're going to have to show me.
Yeah. Well, he's never going to be fined by the NBA. We know. He is. Eric Spoelstra is undefeated against the league and their officiating. He doesn't get fined. He basically does whatever he wants. He goes out. Remember the Milwaukee game where he just ran out into the middle of the court? Just whatever.
Yes.
Whatevs.
He's also said, hey, NBA, do not fine.
Yeah. He'll go right to the officials. NBA, do not fine me. He told referees last year to actively get some sleep. He told the officials to get sleep.
Maybe they got South Beach flu too.
And now he's telling you, listen, I'm going to need to be convinced otherwise. I'm not saying, hey, listen, do not fine me. I'm not saying you're wrong with your theories that this will help pace of play. I just need to be convinced otherwise. Change my mind. He's like that meme of the guy who sits at the fold-up table and is just like, change my mind. NBA coach's challenge doesn't speed up the game. Change my mind. And is the NBA going to fine him over that? Probably not. Because if they try, he'll just go, NBA, do not fine me. That's what he does.
NBA, do not fine me.
Yep.
So let's be clear about it so I do not get fined. Get some sleep.
That was the best.
I don't care.
Oh, my God.
He's so, he's so smooth with his,
It's whatever I want. Whatever. Remember one where he was just like, I'm not complaining about this. I'm just saying what happened.
right?
You can't get mad if I'm just saying what happened. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, hey.
He's just using all kinds.
I'm like, wait a minute.
What do you think they're doing up there?
You think like Phil Jackson and Doc Rivers are all just looking at him like, wow, you could do that? He goes, I just did. I wasn't complaining. I was just saying I'm upset about that block charge call. No bigs.
My man, take that for data.
Yeah.
Like
Fizdale's just like, you could just do that? It was.
But he never raises his voice.
Never. He's just even keeled the entire time. But if he has a complaint about the league, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying what happened. You can't get mad at that.
I can say this because I'm not complaining. I'm still, upset about that charge block call.
Yeah, and what? We're just talking. Hey, are we just talking? I'm not here complaining. I got to try that with my wife sometimes. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying what happened.
I'm going to tell you right now. Right? No.
Oh, that won't work?
No. You can't use street justice to use stuff. Could you imagine?
Mrs. Tobin, do not fine me.
She's going to say, don't come home using the same
NBA,
stuff
do not fine me.
Spo use.
She doesn't know who Spo is.
Yes, she does.
No.
Yes, she does.
Wait.
By the way.
I will call her right now because she's not working. I will call her right now on the air.
Let me explain something.
And she won't know who Eric Spoelstra is.
Let me explain something to you. My wife sat next to me the other day and tried to have a conversation with me, telling me about some stat that she heard.
Oh, really?
Right?
Yeah, let's see if this works.
I'm like, no, that's not a thing. That's what I heard. Hold on, you can't pick it up and then put her on the phone.
Why? She's not going to curse. Let's see if this works. By the way, I can do this because we're married. It's like a rule. I can say this.
We got permission.
Yeah, we got permission. Trust me, I got permission.
She's
Hello?
like,
Hey, what's up, sweetie? It's your husband.
Hey, honey.
How are you? You're on the air.
Why am I on the air?
I had nothing to do with this. I'm just an innocent bystander.
Just a quick question. Do you know who the head coach of the Miami Heat is?
Eric Spoelstra?
Whoa! Man, I am so in love with you. All right, I'll see you later, baby. Bye. Wow, that was sexy. Wow. Wow. Whoa, I gotta tell you, that is a wild upset. I was not expecting that. Whoa.
You should have tried 2 for 2
Man.
with the head coach of the Dolphins.
Oh, let's not get crazy.
Unfortunately.
Let's not get crazy.
Who the head coach of the Giants is?
Yeah.
My wife goes.
She still thinks it's Parcells.
Here's how a sports conversation goes with my wife. You know that guy? He plays for the Heat. He's married to that actress, Dwayne Wade. Yeah, that's him. I was watching TV the other day. He has a place in L.A. That's it. That's sports conversation. I was like, why?
Man, I have never been more attracted to her. Unbelievable.
Is that Jethro?
Yeah, Jethro's here.
Wow.
All right, we're back after this.